Hey everybody, this is MGTOW is the only way to live. This is your host, the dude. This is my third video of the day. I have a lot of time now because it's the weekend. And I've been listening to the conversation between MGTOW 101 and Green Sky Part 1. And let me tell you guys, this guy is funny. Green Sky, if you're listening, you are funny, man. I get a kick out of you. I like the way your mind works. This guy is a character, man. Talking about women, he's really funny. I guess he's educated. He has a whatever. I don't know, but if you're listening to me, guys, this guy's funny, man. I can already tell I'd be friends with this guy if he was in my community. I wanted to make a video, sort of responding to a comment was made on one of my videos by a subscriber named Rube3. So it's R-E-U-B, capital R-E-U-B-3. And I'm interested in what he has to say because it reflects on it. He basically describes what I went through and how I felt at this point in my life. So one of his comments is, and he's commenting on my video of MGTOW, my crazy ex drove me bananas. My crazy ex drove me bananas. So his comment is, and in the video I describe how my girl, if you need a reference point, I describe all the crazy shit. I go into some stories about some anecdotes about how my ex-girlfriend was crazy, and by the way, she was fucking loony, guys. So Rube says, that was a great video, thank you, first of all. The video the one that I was pretty much, okay, he basically describes the girl that he was in a relationship, pretty much destroyed my 20s, he says. Me and her are the same age, now I'm 31. Guy, I can relate to that so much, man. 31, tough age. I'm 31 now and just barely getting back on my feet. Dude, I went through the same shit. I'm 43 now and I'm fucking almost peaking. I'm on the cusp of fucking success, man. And at 31, guy, I was a loser. A complete fucking loser. I mean, to the point where I would have to collect cans for money, okay? I had this can scam going and I had a girlfriend in this whole period and I hid it from her. Okay, at one point where the economy was so bad in 2008 or whatever period that was, 30 to 34, whatever my age was, I was collecting cans, dude, to make money. I had this can scam going where in Canada you have a 20-cent can and a 5-cent can, and the 20-cent can is usually a beer can. So I would cut the label off the can and photocopy it on a sheet of paper, and I would cut the labels out and put them on water bottles, whatever, just so they could make money. And let me tell you, I felt like a loser doing this, but it was necessary at the time. It was either that or go hungry. And, like, I had cans collected in my fucking stairwell like a fucking loser. Bags of fucking cans like a loser. But that's what I did, man. And I was so low. At one point, bro. I would hide these cans in a fucking gym bag so no one would see me. And I would go and put like a toque over my face and it was in the winter sometimes, to put these fucking cans in the machine. And it's a scam, dude. It's a scam, and the whole time I'm paranoid I'm gonna get caught. But I was at such a fucking low point. I remember my ex-girlfriend, and I don't even know why she stayed with me at this point, because I was such a fucking loser, man. I remember one point, I had no money, and I was embarrassed to do shitty jobs at this point, because that was my 30s. I didn't want to work in a fucking gas station or anything like that, so that's why I did the can scam and stuff like that. And at one point, she got me a job where we would have to go into the fucking subway system, and I'd have to dress up into, her job was, she was going to dress up into, a wedding dress, and then she needed a male counterpart dressed up in a tuxedo, and we would hand out these promotional ring sucker pops in the metro. And I did it with her, and guys, I was so fucking embarrassed doing it, and it caused such fights between her in that day, because she was like 21. She didn't realize that being 34 and being 21 or whatever the age gap was a completely different mentality. I didn't want to do fucking shitty jobs like that anymore. It's fucking belittling. So I'm sitting like a fucking bum in the fucking subway system handing these fucking ring pops all day long in a freezing cold. And guys, let me tell you, it was freezing that day. I felt like a fucking loser, man. We had huge fights that day. And by the way, I never made a cent off that fucking job, guys. I gave her the entire $200 to $300 paycheck, what it was. And I remember she even had me sign a waiver. She manipulated that money out of me. She even had me sign a contract that I wouldn't throw in her face when the paycheck came. I still have that actual contract. I still have that. A little sheet of paper. And it says, I, blah, 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 will not hold a grudge against blah, blah, blah when we get paid for the job we did today. It was insane. She kept all that fucking money. But guys, let me tell you. Let me tell you guys. When I was 30, 30 was such a hard age for me because, and by the way, Rube 3, You say you're 31 now, but don't worry about it, bro. Man, 30 is a hard age for a guy because it's like you're so used to being a kid still. You're still in kid mode, but you're not an adult yet. You don't know where you fucking fit in, and you think to yourself, is this all life's about? And then of course you gain 20, 30 pounds because you don't have youth genetics yet, and you don't understand diet, you don't understand how it works yet. It's, you know, and then you're getting fat, you're losing your hair, blah 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 blah. I still have all my hair, but you know, I have friends who went through baldness, and dude, that age fucks with your mind, bro. I'm telling you. So do not be discouraged, because I'm telling you right now, man. It takes all those failures, it takes living in shit, in the fucking mire, to really sort of remind you or let you know that, fuck, dude, I gotta get my shit together. And a decade later, bro, you could be fucking on top of the world. Dude, I'm 43 now. I am almost on top of the fucking world now. Okay, I discovered this world called tattooing, and it is so profitable. And you know, even if I want to do one tattoo in a day, an hour, $100, bam, done. I'm not saying it to boast. I'm just saying that is you just don't know yet, man. You just do not know what's out there. 30 is a tough fucking age for a guy. You know, you're just on the edge. You're not a kid yet, and you're not an adult yet, really. And yeah, 30 you're supposed to be an adult, but man, I'm telling you, in these Western culture, Western civilization, we aren't cavemen anymore. So life is pretty fucking easy. So, you know, like, you can get complacent. You know, what does complacency get you around the crocodile? It gets you bitten. You can never get complacent around the crocodile because it's going to bite you. But I'm telling you, man, your 40s are amazing. You develop this confidence, and especially now with resources like the internet, MGTOW, I'm telling you, man, you got to keep your head above water, man, because I'm telling you, your 40s will probably be great, because my 40s are fucking great. I got friends now that are on the cusp of 30 or turning 30, and they're telling me about this depression, and I tell them, dude, I understand. I got this one friend, he's 32 this year. Yeah, he's telling me he's going through depression. This guy's fucking gorgeous. This guy's 6'3", 6'4" even. Gorgeous. Women love him. He's sitting there telling me he's depressed because his finances are fucked. And dude, I'm telling you, I know what you're going through, man. Even, you know, it will fuck with your mind, these years with zeros attached to them. I used to listen to Tony Robbins back in 92, 93. Listen to Tony Robbins. It's outdated now, but the information is still valid. He describes that these numbers with zeros really fuck with your mind. Let's go on. He goes on to say, Rube 3 goes on to say that it still hurts like a Rambo knife in the heart. Dude, my ex-bitch, when I think about her, pains me to the core. Even though she was a cunt to me, I still love her. I still do, man. You know, I'd probably take her back. I probably wouldn't, no, but if I ran into her in public, you know, I would talk to her. You know, but after she figures I'm doing MGTOW videos, if she figures on that, she's gonna hate me. I'll tell you a little story. I mean, after fucking 5, 6, 7 years of service with this bitch, I made the mistake of going to her place, okay, in 2010. And, guys, when I go to her place, she was a total cunt to me. I remember one time, I accidentally tripped over a cable, and she made a big scene of it. Okay, a cable. It was a microphone cord, okay? And I leaned back or something like that, and I maybe leaned on the microphone cord. It annoyed her so much, guys, that it started a huge fight, and I told her in her apartment, I said, I came over to help you here with your project. I came all the way 40 kilometers to help you with your project, and you're going to fucking make an issue over me breaking your... And I didn't even break it. I said, even if I did break it, what's more valuable, me or a fucking microphone cord? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? You bitch! Like, you know what I mean? Human beings are more valuable than a fucking item. And even if I did break it, guess what? I would pay for it. Not a big deal, you know I'd pay for it. Fucking bitch, man. And I remember too when I was leaving her apartment that day, I gave her so much shit, and I made sure the roommate heard. You know, and this big alpha male, this big bull in the back there that she was rooming with, I made sure he heard. I said, you fucking... I basically told her off, and I was expecting him to come out and throw me out, but he never did. He just stayed in his fucking little hole. And I made sure he heard that argument. I said, you value a microphone more than me. This girl's a complete bitch. Okay, going on. Hold on. Moving on. Okay, so still hurts like a Rambo knife to the heart. Yeah, period. Yeah, I was pretty much a loser. Dude, I know. So was I, so was everybody. dude, she says, yes, I was pretty much a loser, beta, simp, and mangina. Bro, we were all there, man. My ex-girlfriend had me so fucking walking on eggshells around her, so trying to kowtow so she wouldn't get upset, you know? I remember this one time, she was in the bathroom and she was talking to someone. She referred to me as her ex at the time, and we were going out. I was so furious when I was waiting for her to come out of the bathroom, and I was so furious with that statement. I went through her purse because I was so furious, and I found a letter to another guy, and she described this guy as her soulmate. She wrote a letter to this guy describing him as her soulmate. I caught her cheating like that. I'm telling you, dude. These women will fucking put gray hairs on your head. And I called her on it, and she came out of the bathroom and she said, well, you go through my purse. And I said, so what? I went through your purse. You're busted, bitch. You're fucking busted. I was so angry. And he goes on to say, she screwed up my mental state of mind so bad, I thought of all kinds of crazy stuff. And get this, she pretty much monkey branched to a better guy who was about 5 years younger than her. I've seen this guy. He's pretty much an alpha male. Of course I'm not. A very successful young guy. Very popular, extremely handsome. Bro, my ex-girlfriend right now is going to a guy who's so fucking successful, it's ridiculous, okay? And I could probably tell you why he's successful, but I won't because it'll give her identity away. But the guy's way more successful than me. I'm 5'10", this guy's 6'3". I know, dude, I know. But guess what? This bitch is going to hit the wall, and so is yours. My ex-girlfriend is 32 years old now. She's going to hit the wall, and hard. And they're going to get dumped. And guess what? They're going to, you know what I mean? It's over. 32, it's over for them, though, bro. Guys, we have value our whole lives, especially if we play our cards right, okay? Yes, I'm aware that some guys out there have better genetics than others, but still, I'm telling you, man, be successful in life, get a career going, and bro, you can do it. You're only 31. You don't even understand, guy. 31, you're a fucking baby still. You're a fucking baby. Come to me when you're 43 when you're my age, and you're going to realize that 31 was baby. I have myself on 31 on VHS because I do these updates of my life because I'm a fitness guy. So I do like these logs that are in my private collection. I have one when I'm 31, and I'm so depressed in it. And actually in the video I'm describing arguing with her. Bro, I'm telling you, man, when you hit 43, you're gonna realize how young 31 is. And if you're 30 and you're 29 and you're 20, you're feeling old. When you 20, you're a fucking baby still. You have your whole life ahead of you, man. I'm telling you, and life gets better as you age because you get smarter. And I've seen it with myself. I've seen myself get smarter and smarter and smarter and more resourceful and more resourceful. It's unbelievable. Especially now, especially now in today's time with the internet. I see myself getting fucking smarter. And every 10 years, it's a completely different mindset. And you will not put up with bullshit anymore. Or you can become more manipulative, which I'm doing right now. But that's just a defense mechanism, being manipulative. Because I'm telling you, guy, I'm a tattoo artist. When I first started tattooing, okay, I had to do volunteers. I volunteered on these ravers, and they're just a level above street kids. And so I had to do all these volunteers. I put a post on Facebook, need tattoo volunteers, and that's how you learn how to tattoo. So I had a group of 3 girls come in one time, and of course, as soon as these people come in, everybody's best friends by hour 1. And we were all telling stories about lives and stuff like that. And this one girl is describing, and keep in mind, I'm giving these girls free tattoos. So this one girl, this really cute girl, I'm going to call her Keyboard. And I'm going to call her Keisha. She's describing her ex-boyfriend, who I was aware of because he was a tattoo artist in the community. And he was more advanced than me, a younger guy. She was telling me that she used to date this guy, and she was showing the tattoos he gave her. Okay? And then I said something like, well, are you ever going to get back with him? Hold on a second. I said to her, are you ever going to get back with him? And she says, no, he's a loser. I would never go back with him. And she slipped. You know what she said? She slipped. She said, ha. She said, ha, no, I'd never go with him, back with him. He's a loser. Ha, ha. And she said something to this effect. The only way I'd ever go back with him or whatever is to use him for a free tattoo. And she slipped. She knew she slipped right away. Because my head rose and I said, whoa, you'd use him for a free tattoo? And I said, that's not a good thing to tell a tattoo artist giving you a free tattoo. And she's like, oh, she caught herself. You see what I'm saying? She fucking put her foot in her mouth. And she was embarrassed right away. She realized she slipped up. And I'll never forget that. And I always point that out to her friends that come by. And I tell that story. I said, be very careful what you say to me. Because you be very, very careful. Okay, he goes on to say, very popular, handsome, extreme, okay. Very popular, extremely handsome. He's involved in his community and local charities. This guy makes me look like I'm from the Stone Age. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Life is up and down. I'm telling you right now. Life is up and down. I've been broke. I've been rich. I'm telling you, man. Life is up. But every year, your bank account gets more stable. Especially if you're smart and your resources. Okay. He donates to local charities. Big deal. So what? So fucking... He's good. Who cares? This guy makes me look like from the Stone Age. That added pain, she managed to use him and his success to boost herself up in every aspect of life. Now she's super popular, successful, etc. Dude, who cares? She's gonna hit the wall anytime soon. However, I realized one thing, he goes on to say. It wouldn't have mattered to her one bit if I had given her everything she wanted. No fucking shit. All she wanted is the fun and the benefits of success. Well, she got what she wanted. Dude, don't worry, she's gonna hit the wall. Believe me. My dad always tells me, what goes around comes around. No fucking shit, dude. I'm telling you right now. You know, even if what comes around goes around who exists and karma, blah, blah, who cares? Because I'm telling you, dude, this bitch is gonna hit the wall, okay? She is going to hit the wall. And if you don't, and if you viewers who don't know what the wall is yet, look into it. A woman hitting the wall, and like I've heard this quote before. When a woman hits a wall, sit back with a box of popcorn and get ready to laugh your fucking ass off. And I used to tell my ex-girlfriend, I say, because she'd always do this low blow, because I was like, say 20, she was 20 and I was 32. When she really wanted to hit me below the belt, she would call me old, and I used to say to her, I say, bitch, I can't wait till you turn 30 because I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off. And she's not around for me to laugh my ass off in front of her now, but she's 32 now. Okay? And I know, guys, she's not all bad, and I'm not all innocent. But the point is, protect your asses because it's a war in the sexes. Okay? He goes on to say, okay, yeah, okay. What comes around goes around. Don't think that her day of reckoning won't come. The father says to the son, what goes around, son, what goes around comes around. And don't think her day of reckoning won't come. Dude, your father's so right, man. I'm telling you right now, she will hit the wall. What do you think about this, he asked me. Have you seen women screw men over and had to pay the price later in some other way? Bro, your question, I'm answering it right now. Dude, I'm in so much pain from this bitch that, and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The pain of that relationship has fueled me for the last fucking 7 years or whatever to become so successful that it's gonna fucking send ripples in my community. And I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. And she's gonna hear about it because we have friends in common. And you know, like she basically, her parents live up the fucking street from me. It will fucking, I'm telling you, man. There's gonna be a role. She's more successful than me now, given. But there's gonna be a role reversal, and you're gonna see. Nobody knows my identity, but I'm going to see, you're going to see a role reversal. I'm going to become successful, she's going to hit the wall, and I know it. I can see it happening, okay? These bitches, man. Okay, now and then I reply to him, whatever I did, and then he goes on to say, yeah, it's been a rough road, but ever since I found MGTOW Vids, Sandman, this channel, I'm pretty excited about my future, bro. You should be. I'm going to remind you again, dude, 31, you just don't even know yet. You don't even know yet what's coming, because your 40s are amazing, because you become the hero on the mountain at 35 from 300. That's what you become. And women, like, you know, I tattoo these young girls of 20, and they come in with their counterpart contemporary male boyfriends, and the 20 and the 20-year-old, and you really realize how young a woman is when she brings her counterpart male friends with her. They look like children. They have that boy skin. But we like girls in their prime, but you really realize how young they are when they bring their counterparts with them. And there's this one girl I tattoo that I really like. Like, I'd love to fuck her. I never have, because there's just no talk. The conversation is really weak. She can't converse with her. But her boyfriend was a complete fucking loser. 20 years old, his teeth were rotting out of his head at 20 years old. 19 years old, 20 years old. And I looked at him, and I was like angry with him because he had her. Not angry, like, you know, but I was a little prick, right? Because he had this beautiful woman, but the guy, and this kid was gorgeous. He had a gorgeous face, 5'7", 130 pounds, young guy, smart, little fucking, you know, teenage-looking boy. He's, you know, but he was 19, 20. But he had a beautiful face. But he's smiling. I see all his teeth are rotten because they're all drug addicts. These guys, these people. And I'm thinking to myself, how can your teeth be rotten at 19, 20? And how can you get this beautiful girl and I can't have her? I have all these resources, and it angered me. But guy, I watched her. I've watched, this is 2 years ago, I've watched her go through another guy since this guy, and she just broke up with a new guy. I'm seeing her Monkey Branch via Facebook, okay? And actually, when she broke up with this guy with no teeth, he emailed me, sort of, because I think he thought that I was going to be the girl, the next guy he Monkey Branched to, but I was courting her during this period, but he emailed me out of jealousy to know what was going on. So, even though this guy was younger and prettier than me, she almost Monkey Branched me, but I fucking called it off, or she wasn't attracted to me, or she was using me for tattoos. Either way, he was suspicious of me, and I've seen her Monkey Branch since him. This kid had a beautiful face, to the point where I was fucking jealous of the guy like crazy. But he was a loser. All you do is sit home and fucking play video games. But when I say loser, I just mean loser at this stage of his life. Kid's only 19. He could be fucking Donald Trump when he's 40. The point is, you gotta go through these fucking challenges. You gotta go through these life lessons to get wise, to begin your hustle at 30, and by 40 you could be fucking successful like crazy. Because guys, man, what you can do in a year is unbelievable, and I've seen it with myself. What you can accomplish in a year is amazing, especially if you document it and catalog it. You know, I catalog what I do. I document it. I put it in a portfolio, and you can see. You go. I'm thinking. I look back on 2016 at my portfolio and I go, holy fuck! Look at all I've done in a year. It's unbelievable, and I forget the word, but it's like a snowball. I don't know the word, but what you can accomplish in a year is unbelievable. Okay, I used to go to high school with this guy. Okay, no, I shouldn't tell that story. Let me tell one more little fucking story here, and I'll shut the camera off. Okay, yeah. By the way, this girl, that Monkey Branch, the beautiful girl that I speak of, with the guy with the rotten teeth, she would come over for tattoos. Okay, and the first time she ever came here alone, because she'd come with her boyfriend, the good-looking guy. The first time she came alone, guys, okay, I was having plumbing issues that day. My toilet was it didn't flush very well. So she came in here, she excused herself to the bathroom. She wasn't aware that the toilet didn't flush. And let me tell you guys, this fucking gorgeous girl, and this will stick with me till the day I die, even though she's gorgeous, she left a load of diarrhea in that fucking toilet that will rival any load of diarrhea. Okay, sorry, the camera shut off. I was describing this girl, this beautiful girl that I was tattooing, that I was sort of courting at the time. I'm not sure if I would have got with her, but I didn't, you know. It's really hard when you tattoo these girls because it's inappropriate if you hit on me, you know, you don't get a bad reputation, so you don't know their intentions. But anyways, this is the first time she showed up to my place alone after the breakup of her beautiful, gorgeous ex-boyfriend that I was jealous of, okay? She shows up to my place alone on a Saturday or whatever, and she is dressed to the nines to impress. I'm telling you, she looked so good that day. And I was saying that my toilet had a little bit of a plumbing issue, that the toilet didn't flush very well. So she didn't know this at the time. She still doesn't know that I know this. So she came in and she had to use the bathroom right away. So she goes into the bathroom and then she comes into the main room. We start to design her tattoo, whatever. And so about an hour later, I go into the bathroom and she had no idea that she left this present in my toilet. It was a load of diarrhea, a load of fucking diarrhea that would rival any load of diarrhea in the history of mankind. So even though she's gorgeous, I always reminded that she shit in my toilet, and she's just like a human being like everybody else, because she left a load of shit in that toilet, guys, that would make a vulture vomit. Okay? The point is, and I'm telling you, man, even though this girl I speak of is gorgeous now, I'm telling you, she can hit the wall eventually anyways. Don't even worry about these fucking bitches, man. You're gonna be 40, you're gonna be so fucking amazing, dude. It's gonna be fucking unreal. Okay, while I'm at it, please like, please share, and please comment, and please subscribe to my videos, please. I got 40 subscribers today. I'm up to 135 subscribers. It's insane. Okay, one more story of patheticness. Okay, I met this girl in 1999, this little vixen. The girl that, if you go back to some of my videos, I described where she was giving me a blowjob, and she had to stop the blowjob because her lip hurt. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, oh, I have to stop, my cold sore hurts. I was getting a blowjob by her in the theater, and she gave me a blowjob, and she pops up and says that to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I excused myself to the bathroom, washed my dick off like it was going out of style. Never got herpes, but I didn't appreciate that. Anyways, I met this girl for a 1-week period during 1999 in a bar, in which I played the alpha male role, and in which I was loud and abrasive, and I got her attention on the day and fucked her less than 24 hours later. Spent a week with her. During this time period, it was a karaoke bar, so it was a community of us would go to this karaoke bar, and the week I met her, I don't know, I was with her maybe a week, 2 weeks, I don't know, I don't remember the time, it was so long ago. In that community, there was 2 girls, 2 19-year-olds that got killed by a drunk driver, okay? And I had just met these girls, say on a Saturday. The next Saturday, they were dead, okay? But for some reason, you know, we became fast friends, whatever. And the one girl was a complete fucking bitch to me. I remember when I met her on that night that I met her. But the other one was nice, but she was a virgin. They were both 20. So the one died a virgin, and the other one who's a complete bitch to me. Anyways, they're both fucking dead. They got killed by a drunk driver. So we were, for some reason, they invited me to the funeral. And also the girl that I fucked, this girl with the herpes sore, she was invited to the funeral too. She just met them on that day. So we're invited to the funeral a week later, and I show up to the funeral, and because the funeral home was literally next to my house, but my friends wanted me to go. I don't know why. I show up to the funeral. Of course, I feel stupid. I don't know her, and you know, but this is, you know, when I'm 26, 27, so I don't really know about life that much yet. So I will go to a funeral. I'm not gonna go to it now because I'm 43. You know what I mean? It's just you're not sure of yourself when you're 26. Well, is it appropriate to go to a funeral? I kind of knew instinctively it wasn't appropriate, but I was invited. I still showed up. And guys, let me tell you, okay? This girl with the cold sore that I told you, and these 2 girls that died, they had just met a week prior. The same day I met these 2 girls. So I basically spent maybe an hour with these girls, or 2 hours, or whatever it was. Just met them. This girl with the herpes sore as well that I fucked. So I'm at the funeral feeling stupid, and I see this girl that gave me a blowjob with a herpes sore in her mouth. She's in the front row crying as though they were the best of friends. It was sickening to watch. Like, she made the funeral about her. It was unbelievable. She was in the front row with the parents, crying like she knew these people. She didn't even know this girl. It was unbelievable, guys. It was unbelievable. And I talked about it with my friends, and they're like, yeah, that was pretty fucking sad. Anyways, a week goes by or whatever. I'd fucked this girl, and I broke up with her, fucked her, because she drove me fucking... She's a stupid loser anyways, but she was so fucking sexy, guys. She was so sexy. So I meet her in a... This is in the winter time. So maybe March, because it was still cold out. So I meet her randomly in this fucking other karaoke bar towards the highway, about probably 10 kilometers from my house. So she bumps into me and she says, "Can you take me home tonight?" I said, "Sure." And she said something like, "If you take me home tonight, I'm gonna fuck you." She made it clear that if you take me home tonight, I'm gonna fuck your brains out, okay? So I tell my friends, "Dude, I gotta go, I gotta fuck this bitch, I'm leaving now." So I call up a cab, and we take the cab, and keep in mind, this bitch, I'm at my wit's end with her, because she was a fucking loser, and she drove me, she's just, you know, I knew she was full of shit. But I spent 25 bucks on a cab to get to my place, and I'm 26 years old, I didn't make a lot of money back then, so a cab ride was fucking, and in my little shithole apartment. So, and in my shithole apartment, I had all these posters on, all these photographs, you know, as a 26-year-old kid has, you know, the way you decorate apartments when you're a teenager, or coming out of teenagehood. Your apartment's just like all kinds of, like, say, a poster from fucking Domino's, or, you know, a poster from the theater. A bunch of photographs stapled to my wall, because I was an aspiring photographer back then, with a shitty little camera. This is pre-digital. So, we get to my place. I go into I have a little studio apartment, a little main room, hallway, bathroom, kitchen. Okay, so I go to the bathroom and I come out and I see her. She had high heels on at the time. Okay, this girl's like 18. She had high heels, and I see her. I come out of the bathroom and I'm gonna get laid. I'm so excited, right? And she, guys, when I say she was fucking hot, she was hot. Big fucking luscious lips. And I fucked her a year after this. This is a story as well. You know, randomly bumping her in the street, whatever. And we'll get to that. So I come out, she's looking at the wall, she's crying. I go, "What's wrong?" And I look behind her and I see that I had photographed these 2 girls that got killed by a drunk driver, and I had stapled to the wall. She's looking at it, and she's a picture, she's crying. And keep in mind, guys, she didn't even know these girls. She acting like they're best friends. And basically, I tried to, like, you know, like massage her and blah blah, comfort her, or mangina shit. But it gets to I forget the timeline of the conversation, but it gets to the point where she says to me, well, I don't feel like having sex tonight. I'm too upset. Guys, it angered me so much that I kicked her out of my apartment. I made her walk home in high heels. So I kicked her out. I forget how, but I kicked her out. I said, well, if you're not going to fuck me, leave. She was so angry that she actually walked out. And guys, let me tell you something, okay? An hour later, she came back to my house and fucked my brains out. And this happened twice when I've had girlfriends, had girls over that didn't want to fuck. So I said, get the fuck out there. And this happened to me in LA as well. But guys, I swear to God, man, she came back and she fucked me after I kicked her out. And I basically said, if you're not going to fuck me, then leave. You fucking duped me, okay? Subsequently, this girl's a fucking loser in life now. She's born in '82, so she would be 35 now, okay? She's a fucking loser, man. I go into her Facebook now and I see her. She looks like a fucking junkie now. When I tell you she was hot, I'm not lying. She was fucking so sexy. But I'm telling you guys, I go into her Facebook now. This bitch has hit the fucking wall, like it's going out of style, okay? And I'm sitting here and I'm peeking on the other end. And she dumped me because I was a loser at the time. But now I'm peaking now. Like I got my resource. I'm on the cusp of success. Okay, what else? Okay, so yeah, I fucked her a year later, and I remember fucking her, and I was like, what the fuck is that wart? She had like this fucking growth in her pussy on her leg, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It was like a skin tag on it, like a really big skin tag by her pussy. And I was like, put the crosses up and fucking, you know, like exercise that thing. But anyway, I remember that. But anyways, guys, I'm telling you, like, I've seen so many girls in my life, because I'm 43 now, be so gorgeous that they hit the wall now. And it's funny to see, man. It's fucking funny to see. I remember girls when I was in high school, the most popular girls in school that were rich and came from good families and stuff. I have them all on Facebook. They've all hit the wall as well. It's insane, guys. So please like, please share, please comment, and please click that bell. And everybody remember, man, I'm telling you, like, okay, what's your name again? Rube3, man. Don't even worry about it, I'm telling you. And I'd like a lot of men to comment on this video and give us that encouragement about being 30 if you're in your 40s. Your 40s are fucking amazing. They are amazing. I'm having a great time. I'm a little worried about 50 because that number, that stigma. But I'm telling you, I know that when I'm 50, I'm going to be so successful because I work every day at my goals. And I have a career that makes money now. So, okay, guys, take care.